Yo, you guys are the real reals hopping back in here for the third time. Appreciate y'all. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. We got this. We got this. Third
It
time's
does
the
not
charm.
run me to it.
Does this happen? Does it freeze up on you like that ever?
Um,
Probably me.
Depending on where I am, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the twos, the second pandemic of the second millennia.
Oh yeah, second pandemic of the 2000s, and I'm living in the 2 months into it. I moved into the second artist home that I've ever lived in,
Mm-hmm.
and I dropped a song which was my second song to appear on Insecure, and it premiered on at the end of episode 2. And the length of the song, which was set by a mixing engineer who does not know my thing about twos, is 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yeah. And then when you first started talking about twos, there was 22 people watching.
Hey, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Amani, you commented on the art. All art by artists I work with. So Alpha Arts Lines, get with it. Okay. Ready? I'm going to start this game. Guess that sound. Guess that animal. You are
It's a
going to
fart.
race against Kamal.
You're racing against me.
Yeah. Not physically because Kamal is very fast at running. So I'm going to play the sound. You guys are going to guess what animal is making that sound. It is going to go from easy to hard. Here we go.
Is that a goat?
No.
Oh, a cat.
Yeah. All right. Kamal wins. Alrighty, next one.
Dog.
Yes. And I know
Is
there's a bit of a lag, so
so I get
you
the
get a bit of
advantage.
an advantage. Okay.
Uh, you suckers I elephant.
Elephant. All right. And
Oh, lion.
I, nope. Haha.
Tiger.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this one is a spirit animal of yours.
Oh, wolf.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna go right to one of the hardest ones. You guys ready?
Is that a monkey?
Mm-mm.
Hyena?
Yeah.
I got it right, suckers. Does another animal?
Huh?
Does it another animal?
Yeah.
Is it a bear?
Yeah. You're pretty good at that.
Yeah, when I was a small child, I used to read a lot about animals and watch a lot of animals. I
Wow.
have very weird knowledge of a lot of animals.
I'm impressed. Um, okay, so we can flip the switch. We had talked about you throwing me a question or two. So is there anything that you would like to ask? Flip the switch from interviewer to
From
interviewee to
interviewer.
interviewer.
Okay, so the first question, I'm just going to warm up. How many artists do you work with?
Oh, work with or represent?
Work with.
Oh, I can't even give that number. I would say because even if we don't have a contract or like a um, something like that, I'm always looking at different resources and gigs. And if I see something that I know will respond to someone, I'm sending it along to different people, to artists. So if I see a dance
Right.
opportunity, I'm gonna send it to the dancers I know. So even that way, I'm working with them. I mean, I would say it could be anywhere like up to 100 at a time.
Yeah.
But it's always growing. Yeah, good question.
Right. Yeah. I figured I had a feeling that would be the answer.
Good. Well, you know me well.
Okay. Next question. Who is your favorite painter?
The painters that I represent.
Okay,
Yeah.
outside
So
of the
10.
painters that you
Yeah.
represent,
Yeah.
who is your favorite painter that is no longer living, and who is your favorite painter that is living that you don't represent?
Ah. Okay. Favorite painter that is no longer living. Um,
Or artist,
really,
visual
I don't.
artist.
He was an illustrator, visual artist. Okay, MC Escher. He was my first favorite artist. He was the first
Oh, I
artist that.
love MC Escher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom
That's
had
my
a
that's my
book.
first favorite artist.
Me too. Me too. Word. Here we are. Um, Favorite current artist. I have really been enjoying Harmonia Rosales. She has a show right now at the Mocata. Her show is
Mm,
called This Education. I'm gonna send it to you. It is beautiful. She has oil paintings that represent people in disability. It's phenomenal. And she's also just super attractive.
actually, okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? And you can't choose flight, you can't choose super speed, you can't choose super strength, you
Uh-huh.
can't choose teleportation, you
Mm-hmm.
can't choose telepathic, like knowing people's thoughts and stuff. You can't choose being invisible.
Okay. Um, cool. I would want to be a
Or
shapeshifter.
damn it, I meant to say you can't choose being a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Okay, if you can't choose that, all right. None of the
Okay.
main obvious powers that people always go for.
Dang it. I love that. The shape shifting. Because Ditto was my favorite Pokemon for that reason. Um, I would I think I would like the ability to I don't know if it counts, but to shrink to shrink or
To
like
shrink?
enlarge myself. Or enlarge like either or, zoom out or zoom in. Is that
How
shape
come?
shifting?
Kind
Because then
of.
I could access like any space.
Nice.
Almost.
I like it.
Yeah, I could access any space. Yeah. And then I could always see stage instead of having to fight to go to the front.
Well, with that power, um, you could potentially survive anything if you, depending on how you swung it. Like, if there was a situation where there was like no air, you can shrink yourself to be so small
Mm-hmm.
that like the air that you would need to consume would be so minuscule, and it would be available in the room that you could like at least have another like couple days left in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
I just after watching Aladdin where the genie traps Jafar in the lamp and then goes pew. I've just
yeah,
always wanted to do that. I've just
you
always
just
been
you get big and just
pew.
pluck people.
Yeah.
Okay, I get. Okay, what inspired you to want to even have the desire to move to a space where you are representing artists, or did it just flow into that? What did it
Mm,
start with the desire to do
mm-hmm.
that, or did it just happen as like a sequence of events?
Mm-hmm. It just happened. It definitely came out of a need and like recognizing increasing demand for it. It started with me opening my first exhibition where I was curating at a gallery. You were there on my first opening, and out of that, an artist that I'd worked with asked me if I would consider managing her. It's not something I'd ever thought about before. And then it just kept going. People kept coming based on experiences they had working with me that were positive, but then also it started to, people started to come to me through word of mouth. But it's not something I thought I would ever focus on. I like event planning, I like curating, but
Mm-hmm.
there's such a need to support artists that I realized that there's not a lot of agencies, there's not a lot of places that say we are specifically here to support
Right.
artists. Uh, yeah, so kind of
They aren't.
demand. It's just what needed to. It's just what was needed.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah. Okay.
If you get clean in the shower, and when you get out the shower, you dry yourself off, but you're clean. How do towels get dirty? It's a good question that I heard recently.
Um, when they're drying and they're wet, they attract, like, does the dust and germs like settle on them?
I don't know.
Is this a, oh, okay, okay. I thought you were asking like a scientific question.
I want to know because someone I saw a TikTok where some guy asked this question. I mean, does that mean that people aren't really showering that well?
No, I don't think, I don't know. I don't know. I like to let myself air dry. Anyone else?
Well, I feel like the things that accumulate on our skin. Um, I think a lot of times we shower mainly to get rid of the things that are aromatically unpleasant, but not
Yeah.
not necessarily to clean all the things that have clung to us off, because a lot of that stuff is fine. We just don't want to stink. Most people shower. The thing is to be clean, but we really just don't want to stink. I think a lot of people just don't want to stink. Even if we think in our brain that it's like to be clean, I don't. I think that what we're more concerned about is being funky. That's my personal philosophy. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny to throw in a really weird, unrelated question. But yeah.
But sometimes what is funky to other people is sweet smelling to you.
Yeah, but there's a unanimous funk. There, at a certain point, there are some people that everybody is
That's a
down
good
with.
band name, the Unanimous Funk. So it sounds like a genre of music.
Would you say
I said that sounds like a genre of music or a band name, the Unanimous Funk.
the unanimous funk? It legitimately sounds like a band.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. Let me know when you got your final question. I don't want you to feel like you gotta get it. So we know I'm
Okay,
enjoying it.
my final question.
Good.
Are you
Good.
ready?
Good. Am I?
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna make this very vague. Okay, should I make? I have the question, but should I make it vague or specific? It'll be the same question, but I can make it more specific or more vague.
What do you guys think? Specific or vague? Pew! Specific.
Specific. Okay. If you could have dinner with one
Yes.
person,
Oh,
you can have one dinner with one person um, that is no longer alive anywhere in the world. What would you eat? Where would you eat it? And who would you eat it with? But this person,
got it.
you have to share, you can't share any common craft with.
Okay. At first, I thought you were asking me someone who's no longer living anywhere in the world, like they're passed away, like someone is only dead in one country, but maybe not another. Um,
What?
hmm. Yeah, like you were just making it really clear that they have to be really, really dead. Um, let's see. This is one of those questions where when you're not on the spot, you can think of answers.
Right.
Hmm. I don't share a craft with. I would say, ah, I would probably have dinner. I would probably want to have dinner with Sojourner Truth. Um,
Ooh.
yeah. I liked reading about her a lot when I was younger, but I would like to have. I would ask her what her favorite foods are, and that's what I would want to have. So that way,
Nice.
she could be celebrated. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know what she likes. But somewhere pretty. Maybe I would just go to the lake where well, I grew up on a lake, as you know, where my family is. So we'd probably go there and have her favorite foods.
And
And
now,
yeah.
so the second part of that question is the conversation will be a very short conversation. The meal would be in silence.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the meal, the only talking that can happen You can only ask this person or Sojourner Truth 3 questions, but the questions cannot be about her
Okay.
or what she thinks about, yeah, her or like her philosophies. And it can't be
Okay.
advice, and it can't be advice on something that you're wondering what you should do. It can't be advice for you. It can't be about her philosophies, and it can't be about her life.
Okay. Um, so I can't ask about her life or her philosophies. Thank you for the commisery, Anna. So I can't ask something like, what do you mm, literally I was about to use the word advice. I don't like this feeling. Yeah, I know. Do you see my mind? Like, don't like this feeling of being stumped. I'm used to it. I'm like short circuiting. Um, I can't ask her who her favorite artist is.
Um, is that a perspective? Is that a philosophy? No. Is that about
Okay.
her or her life? Yes, about her. You can't ask that.
Okay. Um, did she enjoy her meal? What did she think of the scenery? Not the scenery,
What
but
did you think of the
did she
scenery?
enjoy her
Okay.
meal? Okay. Because that way I would know if I made a good choice, right? If I showed her a good time. Did you have a
Yeah.
good time?
Okay.
um, yeah. I would want to know, honestly, like I wouldn't be seeking like some revelation. I think I would be really just concerned with, and you see me like having dinner with people. I want to make sure that they are happy and contented. So my questions would be around that. Like, were you satisfied? Um, have you heard my friend come out with music? That's funny.
You know, a good cheat would be.
Yeah, I feel like you've thought through. Now you need to do the same thing because I feel like you've asked yourself this question and have a very well thought out answer.
I have not asked myself this question. I just made it up just now. But
Well,
okay. So I'll just answer with the cheat. Um, so if I could choose any person that did not share a craft with me, that's difficult because I am technically an orator,
oh,
and so I can't choose Elhaj Malik Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X. Woo! So I would choose. Ooh, okay.
your brain.
Did I say any person or did I say anybody?
I don't know.
Okay, what I would do is I would have a. It's a toss up between um Emmett Till and Harriet Tubman, my grandmother.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do any mini money mode. Emmett Till, grandmother, Harriet Tubman, any mini money mode. Okay, second. So okay, so Harriet Tubman, right?
That's
So
crazy.
Harriet Tubman.
That's the other person I was thinking about.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So Harriet Tubman, and if we get have any meal, um, I would make a full alkaline meal. I would have that prepared, but I would ask Harriet Tubman how she likes things to taste. Because it would be an alkaline meal. Because I'm like this, I want to give this person the healthiest meal possible. So if they like soul food or whatever, we can season it that way. But it's going to be healthy because it'd be very disrespectful to feed someone who contributed so much something that takes so much from us. destroys us. You know what I'm saying? And if I got you here, I'm not gonna give you something that'll destroy your body again. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so a full alkaline meal. It would include. Actually, no. I'll say it's full alkaline, but then I'll ask her what she likes, and I'll interpret it through that. Where? Um, it would be in Africa. Where
That's
in
a
Africa?
good answer.
I'm not sure where in Africa. I think we would put our heads together and try to find the most significant place to both of our history. Maybe I could get a DNA test to figure her closest match and see if we have any commonalities in our ancestry and have dinner
Wow.
there. And maybe we could season the food. We can make alkaline food and season it according to what she likes and the customs of that people, too. Right?
And so, and then what would you ask her?
And then here's the cheat. I would ask. It's between two things. One, I could just not say anything and we could just spend some time together. You know, because so much communication happens beyond our words, and we would both be speaking a colonizer's language, which is incapable of expressing the level of gratitude and love, I believe, that I would be feeling. And I don't think there are any words that can form any questions to truly articulate how happy I am and communicate the level of depth that I want. And I think that I have the ability to get pretty deep with English, but I think, this is my opinion, the history of the English language does not respect of a true appreciation and understanding for life. And I think that it's because of that, the language there the there it has a limit to its depth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To
it's
me,
inherently flawed.
I mean,
Yeah.
as we all are. I'm not sure if there's any language that does, but definitely English. I don't know. But anyway, so either we would sit in silence, or I would ask if Harriet Tubman would like to write or draw or play with me, and we would play a sport, because that's a great form of communicating. Where I can learn a lot about you, more than we could talk about. You know what I mean? We could play any type of game, or we could draw together, and they could teach me so much through just interacting with you, communicating with you through non-words, or we could write something together. You know, the cheating, the cheat is writing, because then I'm not saying something, and then through her writing, I can find out like her philosophies or something like that. If we do like a collaborative poem together or something like that.
Your way of thinking is also just so made up of loops, loops and loops and loopholes. Your mind is a loop
Loopholes.
pedal. What about superpower?
Hey,
All the same
is
qualifications
it
of
superpower?
superpowers.
Okay,
hmm
so if I thought about this question before, if I could have any superpower, I would have. This is a massive cheat. It's like the best power ever. I think Mike is in this chat.
Yeah.
If Mike is still here, Mike is really going to enjoy this. If I could have any superpower, I would have the complete understanding, capability to tolerate the complete understanding, um, and control and manipulation and awareness of the smallest form of matter of myself, the smallest form of matter of that. Yeah.
Word. Yay. Thank you.
Because
And
I because
Diomara's
I
in here too now.
hey
Yay.
Diomara. So
Yeah.
with that, I can pretty much have every other power. Because the difference between me and an elephant, at a certain point, you and everything else on this planet are all the same. We're all composed of different things, but at the most fundamental level, it's the same like thing configured differently. Like if we get down to quarks, if we get smaller than quarks, then it's really kind of all the same. The difference is like configuration, right?
Quarks.
So if I have complete understanding and control over that, I could literally turn into an elephant. I could make myself run something that runs super fast. The difference is configuration between me and, a gas. So yeah,
You are
because the
so
elements that
quirky.
the elements that make us are differently. My understanding, and I'm not sure if this is true. I'm under the impression that the difference between like the elements configuration of the most fundamental and the smallest things. Yeah. So
Well, your answer definitely landed with a few folks and resonated well with them.
what did you say?
Um, I said your answer definitely landed and resonated with a bunch of folks. So
Yeah. So I basically would have all the powers.
right, which is what I
but
was
I
trying to
but I
get.
also said the understanding and the ability to withstand that information. So just make sure I don't go crazy, you
Hmm.
know. And maybe I could also like get like the wisdom so I don't screw that up. So I may end up not doing anything differently. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
the understanding it maybe would be so masked up like I just need to do everything the same as if I would have as if I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have this power.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a delight, and I very much appreciate you. And I think how we close is to do a well. You can also ask the audience, but would you like? Do we want to end with a musical revelry from Kamal? Do you want to hear a
A
song?
diddly diddle.
A diddly diddle, a jiggery jew. Make it rain on this man whose brain. Yes. Oh. And if you didn't get a
That's it.
chance, because we were on at the same time, Diomara was just live with Afropunk. Yes, always. The answer is always yes. Yes to music. So we have resounding yeses. Let's do it. Lego.
Yeah, Mike, I knew you would.
Do you
You
have a song that fits your spirit, fits your mood right now?
what do you say?
Is there a song that is fitting your mood or your spirit?
I have an idea. Um,
Okay,
I
cool.
made you. What's up, man? He did not say hello back. Yeah.
Cool. And as Kamal gets ready, if you didn't get a chance already, to follow Alpha Arts Alliance. I'm going live every Thursday with a different self-made POC artist. I represent underrepresented artists that includes women, POC, across the ages. And I also am getting ready to launch my website, which is exciting. Um, if you enjoyed today's conversation, donations are welcome. You can throw some coin over to Brother Kamau on Cash App. I have pinned his information there. So if you want to support our local artists, please do so at the link at the bottom. Yeah, Manny, that's the song that I said is usually the most requested.
Oh,
Is
thank you.
Lavender.
I was grooving.
Have you noticed that
Huh?
too, that Lavender tends to be the most requested?
Nope. Come on,
Merch is also still available. Commandos, cucumber melon candles, aka Commandos.
Commandos.
Yeah, and those of you who are tuning in now, weren't here before, I found an original drawing by Kamal. Fun fact, he's a visual artist. He's designed tattoos for friends, designed his own logo. He didn't do that.
All right. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed what you did in the picture.
I think it's hilarious. All right, fingers crossed for the reception.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the idea I had, an interpretation of this. I just need to hear something real quick. Okay. Did we get in there? Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay, so it may be laggy because of my
A little
freaking
laggy.
receptions.
I'm gonna get to a hotspot. I said I'm gonna get you a hotspot.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. Should I start it?
Yeah.
Card is starting to change. And fall, and suddenly it's not the same.
Oh.
Is it going?
Yeah, I hear it.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna exit and come right back.
Okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Rock away. You guys have been super patient. Very much appreciate it. COVID problems, am I right? If anybody has any questions that they want to throw my way or Kamal's way, he is a dear friend, and now he's back. No, it's not your phone. It's the Wi-Fi over at Tangerine House. Yeah, right. All we got is quarantine. Quarantine. See what I did? Oh, someone said it.
When all of the colors start to change, and for me, and suddenly it's not the same. I go my own way, you go your own way. I hope we can make a way. These kind of things fade away. I go my own way, you go your own way. Be far away, farther than Rockaway. Wasn't even fighting on the day-to-day. Wasn't even tired, so to take a break. Wasn't on the menu, but was on the plate. I ate it, then I hated it, I didn't like the taste. Nasty. All good moments about the last week. Keep on coming back to harass me. You good love, you good love like we already blood. They say why you fools always chase the person who makes them black and blue. Break my heart, don't cut me loose. No, the colors start to fade on. Oh, and fade on. Suddenly it's not the same. Oh, I go my own way. You go your own way. I hope we can make it right. It's holidays fade away. I got my own way. You got your own. They seem to be far away. But it is right down. Go away, I'll be a boy. Hey, a boy. You, hey, a boy. Show up on you. When all of the colors start to change. Hey, and fall, and suddenly it's not the same. And I go my own way, you go your own way. I hope we can make a way. These kind of things fade away. Got my own way, you got your own way. They seem to be far away, farther than Rockaway.
That was beautiful. I it's that was a treat. I wasn't expected to hear that. That one. Thank you so much for tuning
Thank you.
in. Yeah. Much love. Did you have a smoothie yet today?
I did.
But did it have an onion in it?
No, I didn't have my head at this time.
Okay, word. You're going on FM tomorrow? You want to talk about, well, you go on F and you're doing a performance on your FM tomorrow morning, right?
Tomorrow morning.
Cool.
Yes, so
Awesome.
the special performance
So
tomorrow. Come out tomorrow at 10 a.m. So stay tuned and stay smooth with your Shalom
yeah.
Markian.
Word. All right, much love. I want to say bye to Kamau. And if you enjoyed yourself today, tune in next Thursday. I'm interviewing Sid Blaylock, who is a nationally ranked roller skater. But yes, Kamau, if you want to say any goodbyes and love and peace to the folks, and we'll be off.
Love and peace.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Tune in to Come Out FM tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we shall have yet another playlist, and we will have a special performance. Peace.
Peace.